Hi, my name is Casey Losh with Ewing Clark. Ewing Clark has been providing real estate services since 1900. Today I'm going to discuss a question that I get a lot, and that's, is it a good time to buy real estate? And my answer is yes. And before you say, of course you're going to say yes because you're in the real estate business, let me tell you the reasons why. And to do that, I'm going to look back on the last 10 years of real estate, last full 10 years. So going back to January 2013 to the present, the median prices of real estate have gone up every single year. So 2014 is better than 2013, 2015 is better than 2014, on and on and on. Except for this year. This is the first year where the median prices are lower than the previous year. So, and to understand that a little bit, you got to look at what happened last year. So January of 2022, interest rates were at a very low. There you could get a 30-year fix for 3%, less than 3%. And then starting in January 2022, the interest rates went up and up. And I think they peaked over 7% for a 30-year fix around October time. But the markets continued to do well as the interest rates went up until May, and that's when the median prices peaked at $660,000 and started going down from there. And then went down to $570,000 in December of 2022. There are, and before I go into that, there are some seasonal adjustments. So June or late spring, early summer is usually the peak of the median prices, and June is the most common time if you look at the last 10 years. So there is typically a dip in December, but a 14% dip is huge. It's usually around 3%. So that was a big dip going back in the year, last year. And then a funny thing happened in January, the prices went down again. January is usually the slowest month actually. And then the prices started going up. So February was better than January. March was better than February. March was actually better than any month in 2021, the year, 2 years prior. But it was still below 2022, and the prices went up in April, and now the last full month is May. The median price is $615,000, which is a 7% dip from the previous year. So 2023 is the first time you can say that for the previous 10 years. The good news is the prices have stabilized. Interest rates are still up at 6.5% plus, but the prices have seemed to stabilize and are beating not 2022, but the previous year, 2021. So, as I said, we're going into the seasonal adjustment. Is if you look, June is typically the best month. So what do you have? We have first time in the previous 10 years where you could buy real estate for less than the previous year, 7% discount. The prices have seemed to have stabilized. The market has continued to improve and has seemed to have adjusted for this new interest rate, which seems to be the new norm. And then 3, we're going to the second half of the year where prices tend to soften, not a lot, but a little bit. So that's why I think, yes, right now is probably the best time to buy in a very, very long time. Obviously, in the last 10 years, if you can't go back in time and go back for 2013 prices, obviously you can't get in a time machine. So if you want to talk about this more, reach out to me, Casey Losh with Ewing Clark, and I'm happy to discuss it with you. And if you want to pursue it further, look for real estate yourself, I can put you in touch with a qualified real estate agent with Ewing Clark. Thank you.